Hey guys, it's Taker Girl back with a new video. I'm gonna actually do something a little different here this time. I write poetry. Well, more lyrical than poetry, I should say. And a lot of people like it, so I decided I would share some with all of y'all. And find a good one. Okay. This is one I wrote a while back. You were my love, but you couldn't stay true to just one. You said you loved me, you told her you only wanted to be with her. We were friends, and you never knew. And then one day we started talking. She said you were hers, I said you were mine. Then we knew who to hurt, not each other, the one who hurt us. You're the one who will feel our pain, the same pain you caused us. Then maybe you will learn to be true to just one. That one, I wrote it about my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, because he was dating one of my friends, and pretty much like the writing said. And, you know, we didn't actually do anything, we just yelled at him, but, you know, my stuff, it has meaning behind it. Let me see if I can find that one. Okay. I still love you and only you. You say you love me too. But I can't be sure because of the past. I know you've changed and so have I. My heart is yours, always will be, in its tiny little pieces. Mine is yours and yours is mine, always and forever. That one I wrote fairly recently about, of course, my ex. I have a thing about writing stuff for him. I don't know why. Then I have, little things like, your face is in my dreams, your voice stays in my ears, the words you spoke to me tears at my heart, just little bit sappy things. I mean, they're not all that great, I usually don't let people hear my poetry that much because I don't really think of it much as poetry. I mean, I love poetry. Here's another one I wrote. We talk day and night about wrong and right, about life and death. You ask me to be with you, I say I would love to. I want to run to you, but I have no way. That was with someone who had been flirting with me, and we flirted back and forth for a couple months, and then he wanted me to go to him and stuff, no transportation. I wrote that for him. This one, I'm about to read it. I wrote it shortly after I went up to the school with my sister. All I do is walk by, and they all run and hide. I did nothing wrong, but they're all filled with fear. I want the lies to go away, but they stay and take my life. I try to get them to stop, but they won't. All I can do is wait till I leave it all behind. That one, a lot of people would say it's suicidal, but it's not to me. It's hard to explain it, but a lot of people who think suicidal, think what you want. I think of it my way because I wrote it. And then, I just love poetry, period. I mean, I sit and watch the cloud go by, thinking of my new life. I love it, but sometimes I dislike it. It's fun but hard, sweet but tart. It's too good, it's bad, but it's mine. That's shortly after I moved out of the house for 2 months. I was having some issues where I was staying. But here's a poem that I didn't write, but it's one of my favorites. It's called The Chariot by Emily Dickinson. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too for his civility. We passed the school where children played at wrestling in a ring. We passed the fields of grazing game. We passed the setting sun. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the corsage but a mound. Since then, to centuries but each feel shorter than the day, I first surmised the horses' heads were turned to eternity. I love that one so much. This is another one I wrote. I think about him all day, all night. His face is in my dreams. His name is on my heart, the one I wanted from the start. But I am here, and he is there. One day we will meet, and from that day on, we will never part. Like I said, I do love poetry, like crazy. One of my favorites by Robert Frost, Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice, it is also great and would suffocate. I mean, Robert Frost is such a great poet. I mean, then again, there are millions of great poets out there. And I just love it. I mean, here's one I wrote to my ex. I told you that I loved you. You didn't say a word. I told you how I felt and still nothing. You said you love me, but how can you if you don't know that I love you? It is little juvenile little things I write. I mean, most of them don't really have a meaning. They're just there for me. You know? I have another one in here that's a really good one. If I can find it. It's a pretty long one. I wish love was like a movie with a happy ending, where the girl always gets the guy she wants, but life is never that great. You give and give, but never get a break. You pray and wish for that special touch from that special one, love. You dream about him, but never see his face. You tell yourself that you will find him and give him a name, but as life has it, he will always be just 6 degrees away. That one is very special to me because it was one of the first ones I wrote. And I mean, I take pride in my poetry. Well, I guess that concludes it for the latest video from Take A Girl. You know, I love poetry now. So, you got any of your favorite poems? Please share them with me. I would love to hear more. Thank you. Take A Girl.